All right, good morning. Nothing like starting your day off with a 500-foot climb before your muscles are even warmed up. But now that I'm done with that, I can tell you about today. So today is May 24th, 2022, our 18th day on this Trans-American trip. We are leaving the city of Hazard and we are going to McKee, which is about 70 miles away and about 5,000 feet of climbing. So it's going to be a challenging day. I can't say I look forward to it, but it will still be a good day, I'm sure. That 500-foot climb first thing this morning put me up in the clouds, and it's misty, wet, but we have no rain for today. So I think it was a wise decision to call yesterday short because it rained all day. Early morning fog in the mountains. We have a quiet river in Yerkes, Kentucky this morning. I'm hoping to catch some roosters. The sound of them anyway. Listen close. We've been hearing roosters every morning for the past few days, and I've been trying to get them on video with no luck. So I think today I got a couple of them, just for your listening pleasure. Definitely beautiful country out here. We have been on this 581 for about 10 miles, and it just weaves its way through these mountains. And we are either up in the mist and clouds or we're just under them like we are right now. That was a new land speed record on my Rand Stratus, 42 miles an hour. That was a fun one. Now the hill. So quickly, from 42 miles an hour to 3.5 miles an hour. The 3.5 miles an hour isn't nearly as fun as the 42 miles per hour. That's for sure. More construction going on in a typical little hamlet that we've been riding by all day. Done with that one. So I have seen this log gymnasium and this log church in Buckhorn in several other YouTube journals. So I thought, well, you might as well see it on mine too. And here it is.
Kentucky, you're going into Owsley and Breathitt. And at that time, you've all heard of the Hatfields and the McCoys.
Oh yeah.
And throughout the Commonwealth of Kentucky, that type of activity, that feudalist activity, was prominent at that time. Folks across the country were looking to education to change the ways. Looking to get rid of child labor and all that other good stuff. But right here in eastern Kentucky, Reverend Murdoch came over here, met with the folks, and they said that they would support him in his efforts to found a school. And in 1903, Witherspoon College was founded, and it was actually kind of a school where, if you see in the building, was milled here. They had a sawmill on the school. So most of the lumber was taken from trees that surrounded the area. So it's a special place.
Sure is.
It sure is.
It's a special place.
Our 1 o'clock in the afternoon stop in Boonville, the old bus stop diner. Nice place inside. Well, I found one thing moving slower than me. This dog out here running down or jogging down this divided road. So after our early afternoon break, we hopped back on 30, and old 30 winds up and down and around and about. We decided to stay on new 30, which cuts a lot of the hills and makes the ride a lot easier. We have this beautiful 10-foot shoulder, and we're taking this quite a ways, and hopefully it will save us some time and effort on this day. We're at 54 miles right now, and it's 3 in the afternoon, and we've been riding since 6 this morning, minus a couple stops for food. Dozens upon dozens of Baptist churches down here in Kentucky. Here's a nice family garden. Sweet corn, cabbage, I'm not sure what that is. Potatoes maybe? So I gotta tell you a little story. The 3 of us were cruising down the new Highway 30, and we came to the road we needed to turn on. The problem was that there was a new bridge there, and the road we needed was down underneath us. So I yelled at the other guys who were ahead of me. They turned around and came back. They decided to backtrack a couple miles and take a road. I decided to take my bike and go down the embankment to the road below, hop on the road, and take off from there. A little bit of excitement for the day. First chance to get some nice pictures of some horses. Looks like they want some food, but I don't have anything for them today. I think that's the boss, and he came to protect the other 2. He or she, I don't know which. Some of the chickens I've been hearing. Coming into McKee for the evening. This is where we're spending the night, in the city park. So we made it to the McKee City Park. They have this absolutely fabulous pavilion. It's got lights. I'm hoping it's got electricity. I see one plug. So it's got some electricity at least. And this is where we're going to spend the night. Looks like the birds like it too, so we're gonna have to make sure we shoo all the birds away. Nice little park though. It was a long day though, 70 miles on the bike, over 5,000 feet of climbing. I'm one tired cookie, and a sore knee to boot. So we're in the pavilion for the night, and I want you to meet a friend we just ran into.
Hello, my name's Judy Schmidt. I live here in Jackson County. You're in McKee, Kentucky right now. And I'm part of our local tourism group and just happened to do a little project here in the park and walked by this evening and found these wonderful gentlemen here, camped out on our shelter, and we're hoping to make things better. In a few years, it'll be a lot better, but we're working on it. So thanks for visiting. This is great.
Fantastic, thank you.
You're welcome.
So Dave, tell me what you thought of today's ride.
Okay. So today I thought it was a tough ride. We did 70 plus miles with 5,500 to 6,000 feet of elevation. Few dog issues, but it's still a beautiful area here. It's not the same as it was in some of the Virginia parts, but I liked it. Pretty beat. I won't have a problem sleeping tonight. So our bellies are full. We're under a shelter, so everything's good.
Perfect. Mark, what do you think of today's ride?
Same as Dave. I want to say, acknowledge Dave, how much fun it is to have him ride with me. This would be a different trip riding alone. We're more or less the same speed, and it's nice to have a partner. Today was definitely hard. 72 miles, over 5,000 feet. That's a lot of climbing. Hope it smooths out a little bit in the next week.
Perfect. Thank you.